Hi everyone, welcome back to Brookdale Farm. Well, we're shearing here today and I just thought we would see if we could shear a sheep with our 1946 Cooper's Model TB two-stand shearing plant. So this has I think it's a 2.5 horsepower petrol engine here. This is a hit and miss engine. And 1946 is fairly late for hit and miss. Normally by this point they were throttle governed. When this is running you'll hear what I mean by hit and miss. It does not fire every time and then when it needs to it fires at, it sucks the petrol in at full throttle to get it back up to speed. This is a two-stand shearing plant with belts running off the flywheels. I've only got one of the belts on. There is a clutch unit up here. When the shearer pulls on the rope, it won't go in and out of gear until it's running. I can show you on this side though. This pulley here is a freewheeling pulley. This one here is connected to the shearing gear. The belt runs over here. When you pull on the lock, this side's not working at the moment, it slides the fixed pulley back across under the belt and the belt starts turning that, which transfers down to your handpiece. This side's set up properly. You can see the belt sitting on the freewheeling side, so that's currently out of gear. When the shearer pulls the rope, the handpiece comes into gear and he can start shearing. On this end down here there was a shearing grinder at one stage for sharpening the combs and cutters. The grinder would look very similar to the one on this old shearing plant over here. There's a flat face here. There should be a bracket that comes up behind it with a pendulum to hold the cutters on here. There would have been, or there should be, sandpaper on the disc here. Once again, this has one freewheeling pulley and one fixed pulley that runs off the flywheels. On this one, there's a mechanism down here that just slides the belt from one to the other. Other than this being a fairly crude petrol engine, not a lot has changed in the mechanical shearing industry since the 1890s. Really not a lot has changed in handpiece design in the last 150 years at least. This is a Wolseley handpiece. This one's dated about 1910. Wolseley was one of the designers of the powered shearing gear. This is still the same comb and cutter that was used on the much later handpieces. This one is a Lister narrow handpiece, and this one was still in use till the early 2000s by one of the guys around here for crutching. This one's probably dated from the 1960s, I don't really know. And last of all we have Arnie's Heiniger handpiece. This is what he shears with every day of the week, and the only real difference between these two is the comb width and the tension knob. Everything else works exactly the same.
Alright, we alright?
Yep. A big thanks goes to Arnie for working incredibly hard for us today on a really hot day, and being a really good sport and having a go shearing a shape with this old Cooper's 2-stand shearing plant. Thanks also to my brother for getting some of this footage for me. I hope you've all enjoyed this little video, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!